So, what is the Korg ClipHit? In a nutshell, what we have is a brain. It looks a little bit like an egg. It's fairly large, fairly robust, looks pretty durable to me. There's not a lot of things that could break off. On one side we have some dials. Here we have the selector dial, so we can choose the different drum kits, because this is in effect a drum kit brain. So we can choose our different drum kits here. We've got our on-off switch, and we also have a power switch. I'm running it off batteries today. The battery pack is in here, but you can also run it off power. Then what we find is the volume dial, so you can set the balance for each of the clips. Now we'll come on to the clips in a minute. So we've got pedals as well. So there's pedal 1, clip 3. Moving around, we then see the inputs for the clips. So we've got 1, 2, 3 clips. We've got 1 foot pedal there, and we also have around here another input for a second pedal. So that could be a hi-hat or other assorted sounds that we'll look at in a minute. Moving further around, we've got 2 more dials, clip 2, clip 1. We then have the overall volume, which I'm going to turn up to maximum. We then have the headphone output, which is going to be very important, and we'll find out why later on. And we've also got an auxiliary in, which is really handy if you want to, say, run one of your favourite tunes through your iPod or PC or any form of music player. Run it straight into here, and you'll get a mix then coming through either the inbuilt speaker, which we find on the top, or through the headphones, which we see there. So, attached to the ClipHit, we have clips, hence the name ClipHit. I've just got 2 of them on today. Here are the clips we can attach onto anything, and you'll find lots of videos online where you've got people attaching them to boxes and tables, and you can turn anything in effect into a drum kit. What you also get as well, as I've mentioned, is some pedals. So here is one of those said pedals, and that is, at the moment, it's a bass drum, but as we rotate through the different sounds on the brain, we're going to get lots and lots of different sounds from there. And as I've already said, you can add a second pedal as well, which could work as a hi-hat or as other different things. Where I believe that this product gets exciting is when you add to it what I used to use when I used to be delivering wider opportunities, full class sessions, also some year 7, year 8 sessions, where we would start out on a practice pad. Now, sometimes these would be on the floor, or they would be on a snare drum stand, and we would start learning the basic rhythms to whatever wider opportunity session we were going to be doing. So maybe it was taiko, maybe it was Brazilian. So if we take that practice pad, and if we add the really affordable technology that is the Korg ClipHit, we just clip it onto the rim just here. What we then get is, we then get a situation where instead of having to invest in practice pads and some drums, we just have to get practice pads. And for a full class, you maybe need 3 or 4 maximum clip hits. And in one hit, we have all the options that we need to deliver a really exciting and vibrant music percussion curriculum. One of the things that I've done is, rather than use the inbuilt speaker, which we saw at the start of the video here, I've taken a line out, and I've taken the line out from the headphones. Now, perfect in an educational environment if I am a singular student and I'm wanting to practice silently, something that we believe in an awful lot here at Mixed Music Education. I can stick my headphones in there, put them on my head, and away I go. Where this unit really starts to sing is if we connect that line out to some form of very basic mixer, or straight actually into a speaker. And then what you hear is, instead of a fine speaker, but not really capable, in my opinion, of long-term educational use, this one here. We're getting the benefit of maybe a slightly better speaker that's going to give us sound that the whole class is going to be able to hear. So that's what I did there in the demonstration. I took the feed straight out of there. I actually ran it into one of our modified jam hubs. It's one of the units that we use in our award-winning JamPod program that's evident in schools up and down the country. You can find out more about that on our website. What you can do though is, and this is why I think it is an extremely good option for schools who are maybe running full class percussion workshops, inevitably what you're going to get is you're going to get students who are then interested in drumming. And rather than then having to purchase a full drum kit, if we introduce this, now I've got this on a stand actually, so this is the 6-inch Vic Firth pad, and all I've done is I've attached this to just an old cymbal stand that I had. So in summary, what we've got is, for education, 2 perfect applications. Number one, with the practice pad, full class, maybe 3, 4 or 5 clip hits attached to a range of pads, students then using those pads. Those students then inevitably are going to get interested in drumming. Rather than then having to invest in a drum kit, we then put those pads together. The student can work silently if you want, sticking in a pair of headphones. I find the headphone socket, stick in a pair of headphones, or use the speaker if they're just practicing on their own for a little bit. So perfect then for you to be able to enable maybe 3 or 4 students putting together the pads that you've got for your full class to play real drum kits. If you want any more information on the Korg ClipHit, please do contact us at inquiries@mixedmusiceducation.co.uk. You can have a look at our website, which I'll put up on the bottom of the screen now. But if you'd like to see an actual demonstration of this product, if you come along to the Music Expo at the Barbican on the 13th of March, I'm delivering a session from 12:50 till 1:50, and we'll actually be using the clip hits in a full class setup, and we'll also be bringing in something which we're going to focus on in a later video, which is the outstanding Korg Volcas.